it's me, Christy, again, and today I'm going to do something different, which I am on the ocean. This is the low tide area of Tindog, Cebu, here in the Philippines. It's low tide, and as you can see, there's so many people scattered all over the place. They are actually picking up sea cucumbers, seashells, and tiny fishes. Here in the Philippines, people eat the little fish. It's very different in other places, especially USA, where you cannot fish the little ones. But here, everybody actually eats the little fish, and I am included. I'm wearing my slippers to hike in. It's actually a few hundred yards away from the shore. It's rocky and muddy, and if you're not careful, you're actually going to hurt your feet, which I am not actually ready for. Yeah, this is muddy here. My son TJ, my stepson Kay over there, and my partner Kishler, they're over there in that area, and they're starting to pick some shells, which is really good for soup. So we're gonna, last night we had some seashells as well, because my stepson came here around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Like right now it's 4:30 in the afternoon, and the sun is it will probably set around 5:30, so we have, you know, over an hour of light to keep picking some shells, and hopefully we can get lunch for soup. But anyways, this is a good change of environment for me, and a change of scene. For this video, I'm just showing you a very ordinary life here in my town in northern Cebu, Philippines. People have been doing this for many years, and it's just very inspiring and magical to say that the nature has always provided for all of the people here in my town. The fish never runs out, and the shells never runs out. So that's pretty magical about nature. And in my previous videos, you will see on my videos in YouTube that I have taken some footage about, you know, hiking and doing my walking meditation out here in the ocean. It's pretty amazing actually when you go barefoot, because you're actually also grounding, having this experience of being connected to the ground, and getting your exercise and getting your meditation done. Just a simple exercise of walking and feeling the sensations of your body as you walk, in the water on your feet and the ground at your feet. It's pretty magical. So I guess this afternoon I'm gonna speak about the power of our mind and what it does to us, the good and the bad of the power of the mind. So based on my experience, always based on my direct experience, I cannot speak of something else beyond my experience. It is all based on my experience. So truly, all of what we are right now, all of me right here, right now, in the very present moment, is a product of all of my direct experiences in life, both good and bad. And I'm sure for everybody as well, and all of us who experience good or bad, we can say that the this is what we are because of that experiences. And if we didn't have those experiences, we might not be able to arrive at a certain point in our lives where we are at at this moment. So yes, the mind is very powerful, and I'm sure that all of you experience the power of your mind. Anything that your mind is able to conceive and you work on it, you put it into action, things will happen for you. And that's exactly what I experienced. And before actually being able to record myself on videos, on camera, this was just a vision in my head and a concept in my head, a dream that I wanted to fulfill. I grew up in a very rural area full of sugarcane fields here in Middelyan, Cebu. And I was born to uneducated parents and financially incapable parents. We were from a poor family, and my grandmother actually lives out of nowhere in the middle of the mountains where I actually have my off-grid hut right now. I'm gonna put my sunglasses on because it's a little bit bright. So yes, this was just a vision that I had in my head in the past, but as I grow up and learn to speak the English language and study the lives of many great thinkers and philosophers and spiritual leaders, and because of all of the experiences that I had, good or bad, the challenges that I have faced in life and still facing, I cannot deny the fact that I am still facing major challenges in my life. But yes, I am here, full of confidence that I am going to keep going no matter what, and I'm not quitting. So, and part of my vision is to be here, to be able to inspire people and talk about life. And it doesn't matter if somebody out there believes in me or not, but this is what I want to do. I want to be here, I want to be able to do this, and it gives me energy, it gives me joy. So sharing this experience with you all, to me, is a success because I'm doing this from the heart. And where I am right now is a very inspiring story, and in the future would be a very good documentary of how I have evolved as a spiritual being, because that is truly our goal, each of us, to achieve joy and happiness and freedom, and of course to fulfill what God wants us to fulfill on earth, which is a full spiritual evolution of our souls as a soul and as a spirit being. So going back to the power of the mind, so right now I'm grateful that I am able to capture this moment of silence, of ordinary life of the people, including mine. Like I said, I'm an ordinary being living an ordinary life, finding magic and joy and gratitude in the little things that nature has to offer, that God has gifted all of us. And it doesn't matter to me wherever I am at in the world. I'm here. You are there watching. And if you are, thank you for watching and stopping by. I hope this video will inspire you. So our minds are very powerful, and no matter what we conceived in our mind, and if we put so much energy into it, we will make things happen. And it doesn't matter if it's good or if it's bad. So we have to be aware and highly conscious about what do we do with our energies? What do we do with the thoughts that are visiting our minds once in a while? And like I said in a previous videos that I've taken, being able to be conscious and be aware and be present where you are, what you are doing at this exact moment, is where the magic happens. Because all of the things that happened in the past are totally irrelevant and they are not real anymore. What's real is what are we feeling right now? What are you feeling right now? What am I feeling right now? And how we feel about this moment. And if we really look at closely the time, the past, the future, we cannot see ahead. We can only see behind. But the past is in the past and it's already done. And the future is still yet to unfold. But we don't know what's going to unfold in the future. But the knowledge of doing the right thing at this very moment will help us direct our path to a future that is better, that is more fulfilling, that is more joy and more peaceful. And to me, being able to recognize that right here is beauty, is a gift that all people in the world must learn. And I'm not demanding learning and knowledge from people. I'm only inspiring and speaking through my experiences, through my direct experiences. We all have the choices of doing the good and doing the bad right here, right now, at this exact moment in our lives. And if we choose to do bad, surely our brains and our energies are going to fulfill that. But will you choose to do the bad, or will you choose to do the good and have the courage to fulfill the good in you, in us, in me? And that's where our awareness should come, should see, should look at. And I hope that no matter what you are going through right now, what I'm going through right now, everybody in the world out there is going through right now, we can bring our awareness and consciousness into the present moment, that everything that happened in the past is in the past and we can't do something about it. What we can do right now is focus in this very present